All right, bro. How you guys doing?
Yeah, okay, I'm
I
using
hope it's
mine.
good
No,
today,
I know, but I'm gonna
hopefully.
use mine.
But like,
You know what?
in life,
I'm gonna use
you gotta love what you love and do what you do. That made no sense. But
no.
okay,
Well,
just say. Okay, I heard this quote like one time, like it was one time by this guy. What he said was,
Okay, where are you?
okay, let me see. Yeah, you gotta be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Okay, he was referring to like football and shit, but like yeah, he was talking to me about it. Like, he was, I don't know.
Nigga, just what
That
you
okay,
want.
that just stuck into my head. It's just stuck with me. Comfortable with being uncomfortable. I don't know how the hell does this that relates to this video. I have no clue. I have no clue. Like zero. I just want to say it.
Silky? Silky.
The hell is that supposed to be? Vending machine? Or Faze, vape, whatever. Dispenser?
Nigga! Yo, why is it that?
Kizzo? Who the hell is that? Is that Silky?
Mr.
Nigga,
Does
no,
Too Much,
God.
aka Faze Silky, recently got caught out for being super ungrateful because a locker made for him by some people on TikTok was terrible in his opinion, to the point where he literally threw out the locker in a dumpster and is basically starting a whole conversation.
Bro, he could have sold it, you know. Look. Bro could have been nice on, you know. Actually, he's already rich, probably a millionaire.
Nigga, you
Like,
one
yeah,
shot.
like I said.
You one shot it. No, I
Wait, look. Okay, first off, I usually confuse Silky and Tylo together. I don't. Okay,
That's not a one shot.
the only reason why I know this thing, cause who he is like the streamers versus fuck, what's it called?
Like, yeah, I'm fighting him in his mouse is tweaking, bro.
That's the main reason why I know.
And then he pops his ultimate.
I just remember the name and shit. And secondly, he could have just sold it. Oh, like shit, literally, someone made it for him so he can use it as like some.
Bro, I'm using
Something that's like
so
rare. Like I don't know. How do I put it?
No, I didn't know. I used the bug.
He could have sold it for a higher price because like it's rare. No one else has it. But I don't think there's a demand. Gonna be like a demand for it. If there's no demand, so like yeah, but like if there's no demand, GG.
Where you going, bitch?
Good game, bro.
Ah, your fucking ass. Your ass. Your ass. Your ass. Your ass. I don't care. Okay, I'm switching to defense attorney. No, I forgot his domain was this. Nigga, mine toes the most broken. You're so dumb. You're not supposed to confess. Ah ah ah. No, it's not. He's dead. Easy. Nigga, your character. You have three. Alright. Yo,
Also. Fuck. I don't know why I didn't switch it back. Also. Bro, since when did your Reeds get into Faze?
Yo, Zay,
Yeah.
come play Roblox.
Since when did he? How the hell did he even get in there? First off, I'm probably way too loud.
Yo, Bled, join us.
But like
You guys
shit,
join us.
I never knew. I thought he was just regular your Reeds. Now Faze your Reeds. That just sounds ass, bro. And why the hell wasn't he in the what's it called?
Zay, join us.
Did he get kicked out? Because why wasn't he in the 9 to 5 versus streamers and shit? That thing. Just saying. I'm just
But
curious.
he's a pretty funny guy who normally does just chatting nowadays, reactions, normal stuff like that. A lot of people come there for his personality. And recently, because these people named Gizzos who were doing a shoe drop wanted to do a little bit of promo for the shoes, they decided to paint a locker for all of Faze clan and just give them those lockers along with the shoes that they're going to drop. But they did a big mistake by having Faze Silky's locker be the worst out of all of them, objectively.
We finally finished all 6 Faze lockers, but which one's the best? We'll start with Jason's, which is my personal favorite because it's anime. We got the mangas of his favorite animes, ripped out the pages, pasted them to the locker, and it came out super clean. Next is Ron's payphone locker. We got molding from Home Depot, glued it to all the corners of the locker just to make it look more like an actual payphone. Spray painted it, taped it all over, and that was that. It was pretty simple, but it came out really nice. Then we have Lacey's locker, which is mainly themed after Kobe. We had a giant black mamba wrapping the whole locker. We added his numbers, a Faze logo, a Thugs logo, because that's Lacey's community. And this one just came out absolutely crazy. After that, we have a Daps locker, which was an absolute
And he got the big hoodie stuff on it. Yo, that's nice stuff.
This was by far the most detailed locker that we did. We had to paint all these MW2 cameras individually, which took forever, but those small details are what made this locker as great as it is. Following that, we have Silky's locker. This one's themed around New York City and graffiti, so we made this New York skyline and kind of an abstract graffiti vibe. It's not for everybody. Some people love it, some people hate it. I definitely love it.
Okay, it does not look bad.
Nigga, that's a part of my skill.
It doesn't really look bad to. Hey, personally,
Okay, I don't care.
I don't think this is bad. It's just a city.
You can still one-shot me.
Yo, they should at least paint. Like, okay, no hate. They should like fully painted the grass like to the floor and shit. Instead of just it just staying like that. Instead of them to, they should have like kept the, you know, what's it called? You see the grass on the bottom, the green part. Should just kept the whole thing green, whole bottom green, instead of just leaving the yellow in between.
And the winner is Blackboy Max.
And last, but certainly not least, Blackboy Max's locker. We themed this one around his album cover from 5 Forever. We threw some big speakers on there, pink logos, and then added speaker covers to make them look real. It's pretty simple, but it came out sick. These took forever, and we're proud of all of them, but let's...
Okay, see, he said like appreciate like...
And then I beat you now. No, I beat you twice with Choso.
Okay, all of theirs were creative. His was just, you know, New York. Well, like, at least they actually like tried making it for him. At least they attempted.
Let me know which one's the best.
Now, honestly, they did sit there and say that
It took forever,
it
bro.
was meant to be an abstract painting because he's from New York. It's graffiti themed. It's nice. It's meant to just be something pretty cool. This is a gift for Silky.
And no, he didn't pay for it, so yeah.
Now he gets his third
just-
ultimate. He's not gonna
But like, fuck, no. What the hell, bro?
Yeah. Oh, well, too fucking easy. No, that's fair. No, I don't remember. I yo, he's running away, bro. Like, okay, I'm switching. I'll use Gojo. So stop running. Okay, alright, bro. No, he uses counter. Oh. Yeah, like hit the person behind. Oh, don't know what to say. Don't know what to do. Nigga, what am I do? Every single time it's a complaint. Too fucking easy. Okay, but you're right. You're not killing me, bro. Unless you throw me off the map. Yo, he's running, bro. Bro, this nigga's so bad. Yeah, he's teleporting. Teleporting like that. Nigga, he's running away, bro. And then he's fucking baiting me. And he's trying to throw me off the map. Fucking dumbass. Dude, yo. And that shit's fair? Who the hell is that? Yeah, at this point, Yash, give me Sukuna. And he throws me off the. Oh yeah, you're a faggot. You're so gay, you're a faggot. Kill yourself. Kill yourself, nigga. That's not even fair. That's not even fair. Okay, first off. I have the worst. Nigga, you ran for so long. Josh, you were watching it too. This nigga was running for 3 minutes straight. This nigga had okay. Yo, Josh. This nigga has 2 ultimates with the most broken skill. You have your first ultimate, and then you have the other one that you have 3 one-shots. And you're losing to me with the worst character, and you're fucking running. Yeah, you were losing. You were running. Nigga, you have 3 one-shots. Yeah, this is rage. Nigga, this is rage bait. This is rage bait. Okay, use someone that's not the most fucking broken character in game. I beat you with defense attorney. I beat you with blood manipulator. Okay, I'm gonna use him, alright? Let's see who's better with him. Okay, Pelloyr, 1v1. I'm using the same character. Yeah, I told you, I will. You're fucking ass. Ha. Dumbass nigga, too easy. Get the fuck out of my. Easy. Your ass. Alright, I'll beat you again. Alright, I'm waiting. And I've never used this character a day in my life too. Nigga, I don't use it. Okay, that's so long ago. Okay, come, fight me, 1v1. Nigga, he pops his ult and then he, like, baits me, bro. And then you bait me. Like, you're such a fucking... Such a faggot. That's a lie. And look, that's why this nigga's fucking stabbing. He's just running. And I caught you, dumbass. Yeah, because he moved it. No. Your ass. Yo. All that for you just to lose. Yo, how? Yo, you're so bad, Pelloyr. You fucking suck. And you lost. Yeah, that shows you how OP it is. I'm fighting you with Sukuna. You're not even winning. You're so ass. Am I not allowed to M1? Look at Josh. Look at this nigga. Run it. And then you lost the domain. You're such a faggot, man. Kill yourself. Like, how's this even fair? You're so gay. Okay. Nigga, you run around and then you talk to your man. not good. He's fucking ass. He called me an M1 scrabber. Like, what am I looking at running? Yeah, you're trying to use the dummy. I'm not stupid. You're ultimate. You're so ass. What? I'm not allowed to use my M1s? Yeah, are we both watching? Are we both watching? Yo, are we... Bro, just want me... Yeah, thank you. Thank you, that's fucking fair. Oh, GG. Nigga, how did you not die? You're so ass. Look at this. The enemy runs, bro. You're so gay. Yeah, nah, I don't care. You think it's your ass, Pelloyr, your ass. Your ass. Alright, well. Yo, you came back because all you did was run. All you did was run your ass. You never fought me. You complain about me M1. You didn't do a single M1. All you did. Nigga, you're not bad. Is it already? Yo, Pelloyr, are you gonna join them? Are you gonna join their game?
Hello?
This is rage bait.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Okay, but I...
Nice, it's meant to just be something pretty cool. And at the end of the day, this is a gift for Silky, so it makes sense why some people will look at this and be like, dang, regardless of if it's nice or not, Silky should be happy about receiving it. In reality, that doesn't make any real sense, because is he supposed to sit there and lie and say that that locker looks good? Anybody with eyes, even the comments under that video when they first did it said it looked terrible. So obviously when Silky actually got the locker, he's probably just gonna speak his mind. I think it looks bad. Anybody with common sense would think it looks bad, and when Silky actually got the locker, this is his reaction to nobody's surprise.
Am I an ungrateful person? But when I feel like items are gifted to me that don't cater to me, it just doesn't make any sense, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm from New York, but like, come on, bro. it a buck, bro. Like if anything, bro, like if they even like did like a little dive into my lore, bro, they would have put the Pop Smoke mural. You know what I'm saying? Forcing Brooklyn, something like, bro. This shit just it's not trash. It's not trash. It's just not.
See, this shit like
This reaction again is gonna
put his
have
face
no
on there.
surprise
You should put like a drawn version of his face on there. I'll be
to anybody else. Y'all did.
What you say?
a little dive into my sense, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm from New York, but like, come on, bro. Fuck, bro. Like if anything, bro, like if they even like did like a little dive into my lore, bro, they would have put the Pop Smoke mural. You know what I'm saying? Flossy, Brooklyn, something like, bro. This shit just it's not trash. It's not trash. It's just not catered to me.
This reaction again is gonna have no surprise to anybody else. Y'all did see the lockers before, so y'all know what everybody else's locker looks like. This is before Silky saw anybody else's locker, so its only frame of reference is his. And obviously he doesn't feel like it's catered towards him. And in his original response, he didn't even call it bad. He just said it's not catered towards him at all, which seems like a legitimate point. Hey, these are meant to be for the Faze boys, something that's cool for us, but at the end of the day, it feels like you didn't put any real effort into finding out what I like and would be for me, and just put, hey, he's a New York guy, let's do some quick New York graffiti, like nothing really special. So you can't really get mad at the guy. Yet a bunch of people are looking at his response and his reaction and going off on him on TikTok, being like, well, I don't know what Silky is supposed to want. I don't know.
He sees the other people's, yo. Just imagine. You okay, let's just say you get the shittiest thing.
Nigga, are we getting on or
It doesn't represent you.
And where's Zane?
But then okay, that was a shitty analogy. I decided not to even finish it. Okay, so like basically just imagine someone, like let's say your grandpa. Okay, not really your grandpa, like some old guy, just a random old guy. Say do this and I'm gonna give you something. You do it.
What is breaking?
And you and your three friends are there, and you guys do it together. And he starts giving all of them. Oh, red Lamborghini, blue Lamborghini, and he gives you a fucking Honda Civic. How you gonna feel? How you gonna feel, bro? Crashing the fuck out, yo. Like literally, like.
I don't know what Silky's even about. Who even really knows Faze Silky? And all of a sudden, a bunch of people are just clowning and talking bad about Silky as if they've never heard of him and as if they've never seen a clip of him before. And what made it worse is the actual person that made the locker was basically adding fuel to the fire in his response. Literally just saying, hey, I couldn't find clips of Silky, so I don't know what else he wanted. All I
Beautiful.
That was so long ago.
Why someone put 5 gum in the fridge?
What? Why are you gonna eat 3?
How many have you taken before?
2,
And how many have I taken?
3.
Just now. So that's the only one I'm
And
taking.
that's still more than how much I took.
So
And there's 10 patties.
you taken 2. I've not taken any. That's
Yeah,
my
now
that's
you're
that's
taking
that's my
3.
3. Yeah. So what you expect me to take? Oh, take 2. Then after tomorrow, take another one. Like the fuck? Oh, take a hummus hat. You want to take?
Just don't take. Why are you gonna go and take the whole thing?
You said take how much you want to take.
Oh, soup. You good? Oh, man.
I knew was that he was from New York.
Gotta speak about the locker, bro. I have to comment. Now, first off, I want to say I'm not salty, upset, mad, or anything at Silky for his reaction. It was honest, and I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty justified. However, there's a lot of people, including him, that think we didn't do our research and basically we didn't put any effort in to try and find out things about him. But that actually couldn't be more false because we did the most research on him, and I don't want to sound like an asshole or condescending or anything like when I say this, but there's just not enough clips of him. All the other guys, tons of clips everywhere, super easy to dig up information about them. We watched an hour-long podcast.
Probably because like he posts, they probably post a lot and get like people to post for them.
With him, I watched some of his streams, I scoured TikTok, I asked ChatGPT, and we just couldn't find anything that would make a great locker. Adapt, we knew he liked Modern Warfare 2 because Zuki's been a fan of his for a while now. Lacey told us personally that he likes Kobe. Jason, the first clip I saw of him was him talking about the anime he likes. Ron's payphone clip was pretty viral, like that's pretty well known. Blackboy Max just released his new album. That's very easy, like all very easy information to find. So not only was it kind of hard to dig up information about him, but also we were on a really bad time crunch. Like we only had 6 hours to do this compared to the other ones we had 12 hours, which is partially our fault. I wish we could have managed our time better, but like that's just what happened. We ran into a deadline. We had to get this done ASAP, so we rushed it a little bit, and that's the result. So sorry, Silky. If you want to redone Locker, let us know. We'll do.
In this response, I know I sound like the biggest Silky
I'll get him. Yeah. I'll get another one.
glazer in the entire world, but I don't really watch Silky like that. I just feel like a lot of people are giving him flack for no real reason. I mean, just because he was gifted something doesn't mean he can't say his opinion. And even the person who literally made the locker understands and even gives more points to why his locker looked as bad. It would be one thing if he was like, dang, I just couldn't find any clips about you. All right, you could just move on. But he also said he had less time to do it. He had contact with one of the Faze members, but didn't think to do it with Silky. It's just a lot of places where it's like, all right, it seemed like you didn't even want to try or put real effort in. He said listen to a podcast, he said looked up on ChatGPT, but it just didn't seem like you genuinely put in that effort when it came to the locker. Even if you wanted to do a cool graffiti style, it still didn't seem like anything too crazy. Like if I handed a 12-year-old a piece of paper and told them to replicate that, they would probably hand me the paper back in like 10 seconds. That's just with the actual style and then not really relating to him. So I don't understand why a lot of people are over here trying to clown on Silky when he is just stating how he feels. And all of a sudden, the entire internet doesn't even know who Silky is along top of that, because I said he added fuel to the fire, but he has people making entire careers on TikTok, blowing up videos just trying to clown on top of the hate that Silky has already built because of this situation.
Faze Silky is mad that his locker turned out ugly. I'm saying that Faze Silky is lucky to even get a locker. If you were to search up Faze Silky right now, all you would see is clips of him being a New York nigga, going on 2 mans, and being a New York nigga.
This guy is black. Obviously, bro. Like, why am I stating the obvious? He sounds like a chubby black nigga. He sounds like a chubby black guy. I can't even lie to you.
Like, that's like his whole shit. So how could you get mad that your locker ended up being some New York shit? What else did you want it to be? A mural of you and your family? And then Silky had the nerve to start crashing out when in the response.
I don't know how I can tell from how someone sounds, but like how he just sounds like it. I'm just saying, my bad.
Video, Jake said that he don't got clips like that. Newsflash, buddy, you don't have clips like that. And what really proves his point is that the whole locker situation is the most times he has ever been clipped. Imagine you want to send a gift to a creator that you're a real big fan of. So you mix your creative insight with everything you know about this creator, which is really just him being from New York, and being from New York. So you send him the gift hoping that he'll like it. And if not that, really just appreciate the time and effort you put into it. And imagine he opens that gift and his very first reaction to your gift is, you know, at that point, fuck the locker. I'm taking my shit back and swapping it out for one of those little mini safes they be having at the hotel. Silky is just way too ungrateful. But if there's one thing I'm grateful for, is that no one ever held a gun to the back of my head and told me to name 5 Faze Silky clips. Because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not.
I think I could. Okay, why the fuck am I doing, I'm just gonna, I forfeit. Where's the red button? I push it right red button, whatever.
Now, as much as I feel like people are taking it to another extent, piling on top of the hate for Silky, I'm saying he's not doing himself any favors. After that response, not the TikTok of the dude literally clowning him, but the response of the actual people that made the shoes in the locker for Silky, he went on a whole tangent and rant to the point where he was so upset he eventually ended up throwing the locker in the dumpster, which again is not going to help him in any way, shape, or form. And obviously he's been on the internet for a long time, so I doubt he truly cares about the hate, but doing lengths like this to the point you're upset to throw the locker away just doesn't help anybody in this situation at the end of the day. Truly, if you didn't like it, you could have just moved it out the way, moved it into the garage, but throwing
Corner.
it away on a live stream, even if it is just for the clip, seems pretty odd, and again, it's just going to pile on more hate for yourself.
Let's find a good spot.
What are you doing, Silky? Silky! Silky! What are you doing?
Why the fuck did it go low quality, bro? Is it what?
Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that, bro. Bro, it's not giving me my energy back. We need to like look through this.
How you feel? You just look at me.
Hurry up. Sorry. Yo, Saint. My friend thinks you're really. My friend thinks you're really cute.
Hey.
Can my friend get your Snapchat? Yo, stop letting me put the thing in. Oh. You flash. I think I'm up all over.
Okay.
He will in Somalia.
Silky! What are you doing? Silky, watch my car!
No, it's not.
That Placo Max in the back? Sounds like him.
Silky! Time to make this for you!
What's the scene? What's the scene? I have to take it out from New York too.
I could understand being upset about the locker not being personalized for you. I could understand being upset as his response, basically saying that you're unknown. I could understand being upset at TikTok all of a sudden turning on you, especially mostly just TikTok. It wasn't even other places like Twitter all like that, but definitely just the internet, or at least a lot of haters turning on you, being like they don't even know what you really do. But I feel like that's just how the internet is when it comes to hate. When there's somebody to hate on and point fingers at, the internet jumps on the opportunity, especially people that already didn't like Silky. This reaction to me seems over the top, and honestly I think he just did it for the clip. I mean, they're already on stream. It's gonna be a funny moment. I literally got this clip off of a very well-known clipper on Twitter, but I just don't think that was just the right move to do. It was something funny. I mean, I laughed when I first saw it. It just doesn't seem like it's gonna get the impact that you truly want. At the end of the day, it's just gonna spawn more and more hate, which he ended up responding to on another live stream literally later that day, just explaining himself and saying that, hey, all of TikTok is literally turning on him, being like, what do I even do? And they just don't understand the reality of the situation.
Even though they gave me like a shitty locker, and the first time I seen it, I said, you know, I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the thought that even counts, but like this one just doesn't suit me. Everybody, yo, I think the top comment was dead ass like, what the fuck does Silky even do for Faze? Like, what is this content? He's a loser, like shit like, and they have mad likes, and I'm like,
Damn, wait, why?
like, damn.
Oh, you gotta have your own opinion?
Bro, if you see everybody's locker compared to mine, bro, the nigga put a pride color and then NYC.
Yeah. Let me put it away.
Yeah, it's I ain't gonna lie, that's just in the dumpster. I ain't gonna lie. Did I threw it in the dumpster today? I ain't gonna lie. I threw it in the dumpster because he commented, like he said, my bad that Silky doesn't generate as much clips as the other Faze boys. Like,
Oh, the guy that's
yeah, like
that's so.
And they said, I'm like, nigga, I didn't even ask you to make it for me. Like, what the, like, why are you mad at me?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I feel like the situation just got blown out of proportion and there's bad communication on both sides. Now, on the side of Kizzo, the people that actually made the locker, when they initially responded to Silky, I feel like I understand what they were trying to say. Silky, they want to make a locker for him that's about him and that's suited toward.
No, they don't know much about him, and they tried researching, and they couldn't. They couldn't find him. They're actually ready. Basically.
It's him, but I don't think you can find any real clips that's gonna be like, all right, somebody can see this locker and think Faze Silky immediately. My thing when I think of Silky personally is literally multiverses, because that game is pretty unknown, and yet I know Silky plays it. But if they were to do something like GTA RP, do something like Pop Smoke, people would probably think Silky. Yet I don't know if they're gonna find any recent clips that would be able to justify that, and I feel like that's what he was trying to say. Not like, oh, I can't find any clips of Silky, more of I can't find a clip of Silky and put something on the locker that's going to be like, all right, you'll see it and it screams Faze Silky outside of New York. And Silky, I understand his response again, just being like, it doesn't suit him, not trying to be ungrateful, but I feel like the later actions of like, all right, I'm gonna throw it in the dumpster because of TikTok hate and because of their response is just a little bit crazy, a little whack in my opinion. But overall, I understand where he's coming from. At least even the people admitted it. They took less time and literally couldn't find anything that would fit Silky.
6 hours and put everyone 12.
No, leave that ass. Oh, fuck.
So obviously it's gonna come to a pretty bad result at the end of the day. Fortunately, I will do a short explanation of this because I don't want to play through a bunch of clips that just say the same thing. It does have a good ending. Silky said he wants to have a redo of his locker. It's gonna have some designers do it, and he invited Kizzo and his team to come out and be a part of it. They accepted it, so probably at some point they're literally gonna do a stream of them revamping the locker. So at the end of the day, there's no real beef, there's no real upset.
He's probably gonna apologize to them like there. Even on the stream. Most likely. I don't know.
Because they're going to come together and end up actually doing something that suits Silky. The situation did blow up a lot, and a lot of people are just going pretty manic trying to talk bad about Silky as if he hasn't built a name for himself already, which is pretty weird to me. All the people that switched up or are just hating on him for no apparent reason, because I feel like they just want content creators that are already big to just be grateful for everything they get regardless of if it's bad or not, which I think is pretty dumb. If you get something that you think is bad, you should just outright say your real opinion. At least that's how I feel. But if you want to tell me how you feel,
Drink some water, bro.
Oh, bro, I'm right in front of it. It's not letting me move. Oh, never mind. Alright, thanks so much, man. How do I close the fucking door? Oh.
Sure.
especially with the comment section down below.
Okay, personally, I don't even know. Okay, well, I think he should, like, I don't know. Don't know, wait. He couldn't he have given them it to, like, I don't know, scrape all the things off and after redo it with it? Or they're just gonna buy a new lock kit and just redo it? I don't know. No idea.
What is it?
It's only done. No, I can't.
This video is on.
I can't think straight now.
Look at my character. Yeah, I was so bored when I made this. Nice. Yeah.
Shit, my bad.